yeah, I'm Hannah Scott. I'm a student slash artist in Wichita. I wanted to start by showing some drawings that I did, early works. These were done in 1995 when I was 6 years old. That makes me 24, and that might make you guys feel kind of old. But that's okay because it's all about just me feeling really lucky to be here. I am really young, but so this is the current stuff that I do. I am a student at Wichita right now, and about to graduate. And because of that, I'm learning a lot about the art world and how really terrifying it can be. So with this presentation, I wanted to do how to doubt yourself as an artist. Because really, there's a million ways to do it. There's a million ways to do it as a young artist and a young female artist. But I believe, like probably a lot of you, that the best way to overcome your doubt is to just face it head on so you can squash it. So the first way I thought to doubt yourself as an artist is to look at bad art. So this is a Thomas Kincaid painting. I'm sure we're all aware of who he is. He's kind of reviled in the art world as like a cheeseball kitsch artist. But my grandma Margie happens to love Thomas Kincaid. And you know, if art is really supposed to enrich our lives, then who's to say he's a failure? Second way to look at good art. This is Damien Hirst. He's pretty controversial, and he pisses a lot of people off, and he makes a obscene amount of money doing it. So he's kind of an enigma to me because I'm not sure if he's doing it for the money or for a greater good. So he's kind of a great example of how you can be totally confusing and still make a lot of money. Another way, the internet. I did that piece on the right for a show about a year ago, and right after that, I found that piece. And the internet is a great way to inspire, to be inspired for your art, but it's also a way to never let you forget that every idea has already been done before. Another way is to take a break from your work. I struggle with this. I get burnout, and I have to push myself to keep going because the harder it just gets harder once you've taken a break to just get back into it. And I think we're all guilty of this. We're just cheating ourselves really out of growing as artists. Also, don't think about how poor you are. Your value isn't defined by how much money you have. And your work shouldn't be defined by that either. I'm guilty of selling my drawings for like dirt cheap because I have this mentality that everyone is as poor as I am and I'm gonna make them go bankrupt. So that's a problem for artists, for sure. Next is to overcome your awkwardness. This was a presentation I did a year ago that was so embarrassing and miserable. Jordan knows what I'm talking about. And I had to get over it because I was like, I'm never presenting again. And this could seriously go wrong in the next few slides. Next is to not take yourself too seriously. This painting I did was pretty much all about that. I wanted to kind of emphasize my insecurities, which I definitely have a lot of. I would probably die as an artist if I felt like I had to if I couldn't laugh at myself. And, okay, so yeah, let's talk about this. Don't pretend to be something you're not. This is a cat in a shark suit riding a Roomba, which is a perfect example of that. If you don't stand up for what you want, what your motivations are, what your convictions are, doubt will creep in like a cat in a shark suit riding a Roomba. Don't take stuff for granted. This is the first show I was ever asked to be in 2010. You can't really see the list of artists, but there's amazing artists there, and I was just floored to be in that show. And I hope I never forget that opportunity. If I do, I'm a stupid jerk, and you could not be my friend anymore. That was dumb. Also, don't forget what you stand for. Being a young female artist, that's really important to me, but each artist has their own motives for making the stuff that they do. And if you forget that, then what's the point of making your work? You have to have motivation for what you do, and that's the most important. So I didn't want to get too negative, so we're kind of switching it up. So surprise, this is a how-to of how to be awesome as an artist now. So doubting yourself. I just want to say in Wichita, being a young artist is really awesome. There's a lot of people around to support us, and I didn't want to just slide right over that. So. On the left, that's an image of me in an episode of The Dead Files, the Travel Channel, and on the right, that's an F5 newspaper rack I did. Both of them were out of my comfort zone, and I'm glad I did them. They were super nerve-wracking and scary, but they paid off in the end. This is a lot of information to take up in a slide. Some of the dates are wrong, ignore that, but I wanted to just show how important it is to see how you've progressed over the years. It's good to see where you've come from and all the ways to that you can move forward in your work. It's exciting to see solutions in the future. Okay, I had to throw this in there, and it makes sense, I promise. When Walter White puts on his little Heisenberg hat, he feels alive, like he loves it, you know? And so as creatives, I think we're like that too. If we're damn good at something, then we know it, you know? Also, this one, I just kind of wanted to photograph my face, Photoshop my face onto this image of all these awesome artists. It's just really important to surround yourself with other creative people that can push you and be honest with you and really make you a better artist in the end. Finally, don't be a jerk. I think that's the thing that people forget about the most. There's a lot of people that I've met in Wichita that are so nice to me, and I trust them, and if I was an asshole, they wouldn't be my friend. So that's the thing people forget about the most, I think. So yeah, a lot of this stuff you guys probably already know. You guys, are like seasoned artists or whatever. But I just want to thank you for listening to me talk for 6 minutes. So yeah.